Good morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to my morning news report right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. Two people in New Hampshire isolated, one undergoing testing for coronavirus in Littleton. Health officials say two developed symptoms after recent travel to Wuhan City. Two people in New Hampshire recently traveled to the Chinese city at the center of the deadly coronavirus outbreak and are being monitored, health officials said. A spokeswoman for Littleton Regional Hospital Healthcare has confirmed to WMUR that the hospital is treating one of the two patients in New Hampshire being tested for coronavirus. In a post to Facebook, Littleton Regional Healthcare announced the patient they are testing is a student from White Mountain School in Bethlehem. According to the post, the student had traveled to China in December and returned to the U.S. on January 6, 2020. And here is a look at that post Littleton Regional Healthcare posted. Take a look right here, as you can see. The spokeswoman said the patient is being treated in a negative pressure room and that all Centers for Disease Control and Prevention guidelines are being followed in the patient's care and to protect other patients. Officials with the State Department of Health and Human Services said the two developed respiratory symptoms and are undergoing testing for novel coronavirus, which has sickened thousands and killed at least 80 people in China. Health officials said the two people have mild symptoms but are remaining isolated until test results are available. Officials said samples have been sent to CDC for testing. Officials said if the tests come back positive, they will share that information with the public. State epidemiologist Dr. Benjamin Chan said more information will be released if the tests show they have the virus. The risk to our communities in New Hampshire is low, but we want to identify people who may be infected with this new coronavirus in order to prevent spread, Chan said. We have recommended that healthcare providers conduct travel screenings and implement isolation practices for patients with a fever or respiratory illness who report travel to this affected region of China. This is a rapidly changing situation, and we remain committed to providing a timely update to residents of New Hampshire and our healthcare providers. 5 coronavirus infections have been confirmed in 4 U.S. states, officials said. More than 100 other people in the U.S. are being tested. Reported symptoms of novel coronavirus include fever, cough, and difficult breathing. There are no vaccines available to protect against infection. Health officials said it's still unknown how easily the virus spreads, but it has been confirmed to spread person to person. The CDC recommends taking precaution measures similar to those for flu prevention, including frequent hand washing with soap and water, avoid sick people, staying home if you're sick, covering your nose and mouth when sneezing or coughing, and cleaning and disinfecting surfaces and objects that might be contaminated with germs. Those steps can help prevent infections from many different viruses circulating this time of year. And that is it for my morning news report right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here later on today for another news report. Goodbye, everyone.